There's a group of amazing balabatim in New York who shared with me that they watch the Vayimaen video every single morning and they try to be mechazik in Shemirat Enayim in a very substantial way. But they do something which is another level. Periodically, they get together for lunch in middle of the workday and they have a Vayimaen lunch, where each one is mechazik the next one. Ish esrei ehu yoimer chazak. They try to give each other strength and inspiration to take what they're seeing each day and to make it part of their lives. And the fellow shared with me that every single one of this Vayimaen Chabura has seen the most incredible Yad Hashem in their business life. He shared with me his own story, how he had a certain business deal which was supposed to cost him a tremendous amount of money. He all of a sudden had an incredible Yeshua. But it's nothing compared to the story of his friend that he shared with me. He had a friend that about a year ago, when the interest rates were low and the real estate market was on fire, his friend put down a deposit. Two guys put down a deposit for $200,000. And based on the numbers of that period of time, this was going to be a slam dunk. They were going to buy it, they were going to flip it, they were going to make a lot of money on it. But then all of a sudden, the economy shifted and the real estate market started to tank and the interest rates went skyrocketing, and all of a sudden he realizes there's no way he can buy this building. And him and his friend are each going to lose $100,000. So he calls up one of the guys in the Chabur who's a close friend of his to kind of share his tale of woe, like, I never thought this would happen. And he says to him, let me ask you a question. Are you doing Vayimaen? So I heard about it, no, I'm not into it. He says, I'm telling you, as any of the guys in our Vayimaen Chabura, as soon as we started being more careful with Shemirat Enayim, we saw a marked difference in our real estate pursuits. Try it. Be mikabel. You never know what could happen. The fellow shrugged his shoulders and said, listen, it can't hurt, let me try. And that day he signed up for the Vayimaen video. Less than a week later, this terrible challenge, this looming terrible deal which had been consuming them because they were going to lose money and they should have made money, a fellow approached them and said, I heard that you guys were part of that deal. Let me hear some more details. And the fellow said to them, you know what, would you sell me the deal? Can we flip it? They said, sure. And each one of them walked away from that deal with between $500,000 and $1 million. A situation of a deal going totally south, all of a sudden turned around to Heref Ayin. They were mikabel to upgrade their Shemirat Enayim. They were mikabel to be mikadei Shem Shamayim. And the Rebbe Shalom said to them, Peschu li Pesach gechuday shamachad. All I need you to do is to open up a small opening. V'ani aftach lachem Pesach kepischei shalulam. And I will show you how proud I am of the commitment that you are beginning to make.